I was just a guest at the wedding. Then she took my hand and said, "Dance with me before he notices." The moment her fingers curled around mine, the world blurred. The bride, radiant in white lace and secrets, pulled me onto the dance floor, her grip urgent, her whisper a plea. "Dance with me before he notices." The groom stood just 10 feet away, laughing with his best man, oblivious. My pulse roared in my ears. Why me? Later, I'd replay that moment in slow motion, the way her breath hitched when the music swelled, how her eyes darted toward the exit. By then, it would be too late to walk away, because by then I'd know. This dance wasn't just reckless. It was the first step toward unraveling everything. I shouldn't have been there. Not really. Daniel, the groom, was an old college friend I hadn't seen in years. The invitation had arrived like a relic from another life, one where I wasn't the guy who ghosted his own dreams to write obituaries for a living. But I went, hoping nostalgia might drown out the quiet ache of my own regrets. Then she looked at me. The reception was all champagne and clinking glasses when she materialized beside me. "You're Liam, right?" Her smile was too bright, too practiced. Before I could answer, she grabbed my hand. The band struck up a waltz, and then she said it. "Dance with me before he notices." I should have refused, but the way her voice cracked on notices, like it was a matter of life or death, made me follow. Her name was Elise, Daniel's wife, allegedly. Between spins, she hissed fragments of truth. "This isn't real. He's not who you think." The more she spoke, the tighter the knot in my chest grew. Then came the texts, anonymous, threatening. "Leave now." Forget her. And the ring on her finger? A twin to the one Daniel had shown me at the bar, except hers had a tiny crack along the band. A flaw, a lie. The truth hit me in the hotel hallway, where I caught Daniel gripping Elise's wrist, his smile gone feral. "You promised, Shah!" he snarled. She yanked free, fleeing past me, but not before slipping a key into my pocket. Room 312. A safety deposit box, a marriage certificate dated 2 years earlier. Daniel hadn't just lied to me, he'd lied to everyone. The reception dissolved into chaos when the police arrived. Not for Daniel, for her. Elise Carter, they said, wanted for fraud. I stood frozen as they cuffed her, her gaze locking onto mine. "You were supposed to help," she mouthed. But how? I didn't even know who she really was. I found Daniel in the parking lot, stuffing a duffel bag into his car. "She was your first wife, Horace, wasn't she?" I demanded. He laughed. "And you were the perfect patsy." Something in me snapped. The obituary writer who avoided conflict grabbed his collar. "Tell the cops, or I'll show them the evidence you planted to frame her." His punch sent me sprawling, but not before I hit record on my phone. The charges against Elise were dropped. Daniel fled. And me? I finally had a story worth telling. One that began with a dance and ended with me choosing sides. Sometimes she still texts me. "Thank you." I never reply. But I keep the cracked wedding band she left behind. A reminder that some invitations are really warnings in disguise. If this story touched you, hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.